These are something special.
Welcome to the next level.
Alright, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction.
Yes, sir, you are correct. No introduction necessary. Next level taken here with your PlayStation Plus lineup for February 2022. This is the official lineup. No rumors, nothing leaked this month. This is what's coming. First up, UFC 4. What you see here is footage from the Xbox One version of the game. I played this game a handful of times when it first came out, and I played it today recently, and nothing really sticks out for me. It's not a bad game per se, but it's not one of my favorites either. This game has a Metacritic rating of 78, which is actually pretty good, pretty solid reviews, but the user ratings of Metacritic, it's a 1.6. So keep that in mind. Take that for what it's worth. Now, while I haven't played this game online, I've played only a handful of matches on the offline setting against a computer or against another person. And again, nothing too memorable. A lot of the people are complaining about the ads, and I haven't seen any of that because, again, I haven't played it online. I haven't played the career mode or anything. I'm sure there's a ton of in-game ads. There usually is with a lot of these games now. So I don't know if you're going to fault it and give it a low rating just for that reason. Another issue, people are having problems with the ground and pound, and again, I just haven't played it enough. I'm not that big of a UFC fan. I'm more of a WWE fan. So on Tuesday, February 1st, you'll be able to try this game out for yourself. It's hitting the PS4 thanks to backwards compatibility. Of course, you can play it on your PS5. You'll want to stick around because after I show you gameplay trailers from the next two PlayStation Plus offerings this month, I will have more footage of UFC 4, actual gameplay from the Xbox version. But of course, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions of the game are nearly identical, so there's not going to be much difference in gameplay or anything like that. Up next, we have a game that was on Game Pass for the longest time, and I never got around to playing it. I wanted to play it, I wanted to try it out, it looked interesting, but for whatever reason, I couldn't put down the games that I was playing at that moment to try it out. But now, finally, I'll have that chance. I'll have that opportunity because I'll have it on Plus. It's Planet Coaster, and it's the console edition. Keep in mind, this is the PlayStation 5 version of the game, so if you don't have a PS5, you won't be able to play this title. It is launching Tuesday, February the 1st. Now, of course, if you don't have a PS5 yet, but you plan on getting one, which is pretty much everybody at this point, now, all you have to do is add it to your library. Be sure to add it to your library, and it'll be available for you when you do get a PlayStation 5, if you should ever track one down in the wild. With the Metacritic rating of 81, it looks pretty solid. It sort of reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon, Theme Park, games like that. It's a theme park simulator. You build one, and I'm assuming you can ride your own rides when you're all said and done. But it's going to have limited appeal. Like, there's definitely certain amount of people that are going to play this, that want to play this. And again, this is the PS5 version, so if you're on PS4 and you want to play this, you're out of luck. The final game hit in February's PlayStation Plus lineup is a mouthful. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure. Say that 3 times fast. Good God. This is a Borderlands spin-off. It was DLC that became a standalone game, and it's from 2013, but they redid it. They just released it in November. And again, if you played it, if you played part of the Handsome Collection, then you've already gone through this. You already know what to expect. It's about 8 hours long, so it's not a demo. I've seen people incorrectly online state that this is nothing more than a demo. It is not a demo. It's about 8 hours long to beat. So yeah, what demos do you know that are 8 hours? Unless you're talking about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater back in the day, when you could spend 400 hours on the warehouse level just because it was that damn good. It's pretty obvious what Sony and 2K Games are doing here. They're trying to get you psyched up and pumped for the new Tiny Tina's Wonderlands game that's coming in March. So they figure if you like this, then you go ahead and pony up the cash for the new game that's coming out. Interestingly enough, we don't have any ratings for the new version that came out in November. We do have a Metacritic rating for the Xbox 360 version of the game from 2013, which is an 86. The PS3 version, again, not enough review scores, no score for that one. But it's looking like people that played this did enjoy it. If you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably like it. And if you like this game, then you're definitely going to like the new one that's coming out. So those are your 3 PlayStation Plus offerings for February 2022. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited or are you disappointed with this month's lineup? It's like the calm before the storm right now in the gaming industry because everyone's waiting to see what Sony's going to do in response to Microsoft buying Activision. Only time will tell. We'll see what happens with that situation. And of course, we're all anxiously anticipating Sony's response to Game Pass. It's been rumored that they're going to package PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus together or have some kind of new offering. I've just seen the rumors going all over the places. We'll see what they're going to do when they do it. It could be a matter of months, weeks, who knows. I've also seen rumors possibly of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 offerings. Maybe they're going to be part of this package. It's codenamed Project Spartacus. Of course, all this is rumors right now, so until we have something substantial to report, we really can't tell you what's going to come, what's going to happen with Project Spartacus, PlayStation Now, PlayStation Plus in the future. But over in the UK, they have already pulled PlayStation Now cards, so that's a sign that, change is coming. I'm not going to talk your head off. You know what to do by now. Like the video. Like, share, subscribe. Follow the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Next Level Taken. Add me on PlayStation or Xbox. The name is Next Level Taken. I do thank you for watching the video. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay from UFC 4. And I bid you adieu. It's been Next Level Taken. Till next time.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Found the mark for Conor McGregor. Just unable to quite find that range. All right, throws a straight punch and lands, so that is increasingly becoming an effective weapon for him tonight.
This is one of his best strikes. He's throwing it over and over again. Nice.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches and bunches.
Punches and bunches. He's landing upside his opponent's head over and over again.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it coming high. And now he got hurt bad.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position of the bottom.
Back to the feet now. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival mode. Nice strike.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
He lands a switch knee. And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees. Oh, big elbow.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. And he landed the right hand there. CM Punk gets caught with that punch.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Oh! Looked like it did stun a little bit. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend to the referee's stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
It's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, McGregor's going for a choke.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjusted the lock, and now it looks like he's got it. He got it. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
And ladies and gentlemen, there he is, a man that needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and your winner tonight by way of spectacular submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Notorious.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and George Rush St. Pierre. So here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St. Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St. Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, striking to the grappling. He was the guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore. Well, they are not knocking the D2 National Wrestling Championship anymore because now Kamaru Usman has some UFC gold to go with it. A huge effort to dethrone Tyron Woodley not all that long ago, and now Usman's got that target on his back.
And he also has an undying belief in himself. He believes that through all the hard work, the result will show when he steps in the octagon. He has underrated striking, and because everyone fears his wrestling, a lot of his striking opportunities open up even more. But the moment Usman grabs you, he can control you in a way that not many guys in the UFC can. We saw that in the Woodley fight. We saw it in the Dos Anjos fight. That's why he is the best fighter at 170 pounds.
And when your bout agreement says Kamaru Usman on it, get ready.
Grab a lunch bill. Grab your lunch bill.
Might need a helmet too if that's allowed. Kamaru Usman getting ready to go here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. George St. Pierre is 6 years his senior. The reach is identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedowns, he would secure him. Let's see what he does from this position.
Solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Back and forth we go here. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Defend.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Wow, what a head kick. Vicious combo there. All right, 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Big knee.
His misses are on the table. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Kamaru Usman. Nice little kickboxing exchange there from the welterweight champ Kamaru Usman.
Usman's another one of those guys that came in as a wrestler, take him down, cut him, take him down, cut him. Over and over, he secured these takedowns.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control. Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. Work. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Usman's got him in a crucifix, gonna work from the top now. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
GSP gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy. All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
He's attacking guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. Let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke,